This segment of AM Northwest is brought to you by Family Matters.
Health and education, safety, and the quality of life. K2 and our partners are proud to bring you Family Matters, offering solutions to the hard questions.
Because K2 and Providence Health and Services know that family matters.
Welcome back to AM Northwest. The pandemic has many people working from home, on the couch, at the dining room table, even on the bed. And that's causing everything from neck pain to backaches. Here to help, we welcome Providence physical therapist Ann Huffington Carroll. Ann, thank you for joining us this morning. You really are seeing a lot more interesting body aches right now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Everything from low back to shoulders from mousing on surfaces they're not used to, neck pain, even an increase in headaches.
Is it how people are sitting? Is it the desk they use? Is it the chair they use?
Yes.
All of the above.
All of the above. And probably, they are not moving around like they do when they are at the office.
Right.
When I was first stuck at home during the pandemic, my walk to the bathroom was 5 feet from my home office. At work, it's 150 feet.
Yeah. So what are the biggest complaints you're getting, and how are you treating them, and what are you suggesting to folks?
Well, not surprisingly, neck pain and headaches are among the primary complaints.
Sure.
And positioning is hugely important, and the surface, how high your computer surface is. So looking at your chair, do you have low back support? If your low back is in a good position, then oftentimes your whole spine will be in a better position. Making sure you're not looking down, not looking up, and that your keyboard should be easily accessible, and your shoulders should be relaxed. A recliner is not a good surface.
Right.
You have to hold your head up. Also, if you are on a laptop, getting a wireless keyboard or taking a keyboard from a desktop and plugging it in so that you can move it around and have your wrist and hands in a good position. Wireless mouses are really helpful too, if you have those choices.
All right, so when you say that people have neck pain and headaches, in addition to changing how they're sitting and how they're placing their computer, where they're placing their computer, what are some suggestions as far as to how to relieve the pain? Is it moving around more?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Not only does moving around improve your blood flow in your body, but it improves your blood flow to your brain. We don't think about that. There are plenty of studies out there that suggest that prolonged sitting is really detrimental to the health of our brain as well. And getting a minimum of 30 minutes of some kind of motion during the day.
Sure.
If you can get up and move every 30 minutes without interrupting your workflow too much, that's great. But even doing something like in the picture here, if you're on a Zoom meeting, turn off your camera and start stretching. Move your body.
You say that sitting is the new smoking.
Well, that's it was a very popular thought in the media, and after I said that, I followed up a little bit. Of course, it is not as detrimental to your health as smoking.
Correct,
but
yeah.
It does place you at much higher risk for type 2 diabetes if you're sitting more than 6 hours a day, and it does slightly increase your risk of cardiovascular disease. So it's the movement part of it. It's the lack of motion, the being sedentary. That's the real detriment.
Is Providence doing like more telehealth, kind of, Zooming health appointments, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. One thing about the pandemic is we have really increased that as a service. In fact, for some of us, it's the first time we've had the opportunity to offer this. So, many people are doing it with their doctors. And if they don't need hands-on treatment, there's a lot that we can do via telehealth. So,
we've talked about backaches and neck aches and all of that. Are people still getting carpal tunnel from being on their phones too much?
Probably. I don't treat that particularly, so
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. But, anytime you're like this, it's not good for you.
No, it's in your shoulders, as you just showed us. It's in your shoulders, it's in your neck, it's in your head, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So bottom line is move, get up.
Get up and move. I mean, there are some studies that say you should set your timer for every 30 minutes and move for a solid 2 minutes in order to give your body what you need. Some of my patients will just make sure they take their entire lunch break, or even if they're at home, they will take their entire lunchtime to walk.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is that you need to give yourself positional breaks, and then be creative and have fun.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you so much. We want to tell everyone, if you'd like to find out more, contact Providence Health and Services. We'll put the information on our website at KATU.com. And thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back with more AIM Northwest. Don't go away.